Good evening, everyone. This is your girl, Dr. Lexi, and I'm here with my co-host,
Mr. All White.
Yes, and we are so excited. We are here at the NAACP State Conference Awards, where we are honoring excellence in philanthropy, in sports, in social justice, and education. This is a star-studded event. What do you think about the voting that has to take place in less than 10 days?
It's a must that we stress people to go out and vote. You know, the only way we're going to make a change is people go out and vote, express, their knowledge of what they has going on with the world today by just going and vote. You know, it don't matter who you vote for, but vote for something that's going to make a change.
Absolutely.
And we need change during this time right now. We definitely need change.
We have none other than...
Evander Holyfield.
Of course, did we even have to say that? We know we have the champ and has five-time champ?
Yeah, 5 times.
5 times. Amazing. So we're here tonight, and you are receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award from the NAACP. How does it feel to receive such a prestigious award?
Well, it feels good, but, life is about, just doing the right thing. If you do the right thing, then you're going to achieve something.
Absolutely, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about, how do you feel about what's going on in our country right now with the movement for social justice, with everything that's going on with COVID? What are your feelings about the whole environment in 2020?
Well, it's really about just doing the right thing.
The right thing.
People. Whether they black, white, red, yellow, we are people. And God made one people. We are the people. We are not the animals. We the people.
We are the people. That's absolutely right. Now, I saw that you were doing some work during the COVID-19 pandemic, giving things to the community. You always give back to the community. So what have you done this year that we may not know about? Because I saw you on social media a couple of times giving and doing other things. Are there any projects that your foundation is working on?
Well, the thing is about children. I became who I am because at a young age, they was able to get me before I picked up these bad habits. If you don't pick up bad habits, you don't have to put them down.
I love it. If you don't pick it up, you don't have to put it down. We have none other than the gorgeous...
Hi, Portia Williams.
Portia Williams. Do we need to even say her name?
Aww.
She is a name here in Atlanta, and her name speaks for itself. So we are so excited that you're going to be honored on tonight. So what in the community do you think you've been honored for? You do so much in the community.
I'm sorry?
I said, why do you think you've been honored tonight? You do so much.
So the award is for my social justice work. So I'm very excited. I'm very humble, and it's just a blessing to have my community, show appreciation in this way. Although, I just do what I do from my heart,
And we know that you have it honest. Your grandfather, Hosea Williams, so we know that it's in you. So we have seen you on the front lines with Breonna Taylor. So tell me, how did it feel to be there on the front lines fighting for something that was so important? And why was it so important to you?
It's really important. It was important to me because I have a daughter, and I want to make sure that her future is brighter than the one we're dealing with today.
So right now we're at a historic time in our country, both from a health crisis as well as a humanitarian crisis. So tell me your feelings about what's going on in our nation now with social injustice as well as COVID-19.
Well, it is a lot, and I believe that the reason why the push for voter registration and all of that is so paramount because we have a voice, and if we don't like what's going on, then we have to allow our voices to fight for us. Put the right people in office. You can only do that if you vote, and I mean on all levels, not just for the presidency, but also for the council, for the Senate seats, all of those things. It has to be from the top to the bottom.
Absolutely have to vote down the ballot. How does it feel to be honored by such a prestigious organization?
Anybody that recognizes anything that I've done. I definitely love people for no money down. You can ask any of my loved ones, my friends, or anybody that I've ever touched what I have to give as far as conveyance, that's for no money down. So I'm just really grateful. It's such a, and it's really prestigious as well.
It is. So speaking of love, our country is very divided right now. Can you tell me a little bit about what you think the NAACP is doing to help bridge that divide in our country right now?
Well, I don't know a time when our country has ever been together.
Right.
Yeah, so as far as I think that what you're really experiencing is just the blossoming of the video age, and that's really, Will Smith had a very interesting comment that I thought was really brilliant. He said, "Police brutality isn't getting worse; it's just getting filmed."
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But when I think about the NAACP and our advancement and their fight for our advancement, down through the many struggles that they've had, and then it's important for everybody to know that the NAACP doesn't always win.
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, their court record is, win some, lose some.
Right, absolutely.
But they fight. You know what I mean? But they fight. And it's about, like I said, it's really about it's about the long ball. We're not really in this for the short term. We're in this playing long ball.
Absolutely.
And it takes strategy. It takes strategy to play long ball. So individual groups like the NAACP who are just fighting for us to be able to move into the future, in a civil, plausible manner. Yeah.
So, you've been doing this for many, many years. So tell me this, what do you think the artist's role is in the advancement of colored people?
Everyone has a role. Everyone has a role. I don't know if the artist has a role in the advancement for colored people. I don't know if that is accurate. But I definitely know that, I was born black. I don't have to be pro-black. It's my responsibility to be pro-righteous.
Love it, love it.
You know what I mean? And if I represent, righteousness and just all that my melanin means.
I love it.
My melanin means, you know what I mean? Then we're going to be, for me, it's all about raising that vibration. And doing what you can do, to not chop people down or cut people down, but to try to be an example of something that they'd like to be.
Thank you. I'm honored to receive this award. I'm very surprised by my daughter Ebony is up here and say these lovely words. And thank you.
This is bigger than me and all of us. So tonight when you leave here, I hope it touches somebody. That's something that you want to help somebody. Listen to me, people. Let's stop hating and let's go ahead and stop. Did I say it right? Let's stop hating. We can network. We can get money together. We can bless each other.